Mes amis,
Friends, in Manipur, in northeast India, violence has claimed more than 120 victims over 2 months. 120 people killed, 1,700 houses have been destroyed, 250 churches, not just one or two churches, 250 churches, and 40,000 people are displaced because they've run away from the violence to save their skins. This is a dramatic situation. We have to do everything possible to end the violence. Since he entered power in 2014, Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, has been implementing a radical nationalist Hindu policy, which has had terrible consequences. Journalists, religious minorities, and human rights fighters. He always says that he is an heir to Mahatma Gandhi. We all admire. He takes meditation time. He created a World Yoga Day. He seems kind and well-meaning. But in India, millions of Muslims and Christians suffer every single day because the government violates their most fundamental rights. The situation is serious. That's why the European Parliament must vote tomorrow on a very clear resolution. It has to be clear in denouncing the nationalist discourse of Mr. Modi. The government has to fully respect fundamental freedoms, freedom of expression and religious freedoms for everyone. The resolution has to call for the violence to end immediately and to authorize humanitarian aid and the presence of observers and journalists wherever necessary. They have to accept democratic functioning, no longer criminalize anyone who criticizes government policy. That's what democracy is about. The number of NGOs that are authorized to operate in India has been cut by 3 in just a few years. They are trying to suffocate the NGOs. They are trying to suffocate democracy and civil society. There is no economic development without democracy. The European Parliament has to demand that respect for human rights is fully included in the EU-India partnership, including trade relations. That is in black and white in our text. We need to ensure that all our leaders talk about human rights when they visit India, publicly and systematically. Nobody is proposing breaking off relations with India. It is a great democracy, but it has to be a better democracy, and that's why we support dialogue between India and the
Thank you.